Hello everyone, welcome to my presentation. Today I will talk about case study of UMG company's e-commerce strategy. There are 4 parts in total. Part 1 is UMG's digital strategy and opportunity in Myanmar. Part 2 is e-commerce strategy recommendations for 3 departments. Part 3 is to get customer in Asia and expand the strategy across Asia. Part 4 is UMG SEO and recommendation for improving social media image. Let's look at part 1 first. The part 1 is talk about UMG company's digital strategy and opportunity in Myanmar. UMG Companies is an immersive enterprise group that entered the local market in 1998 by buying and selling spare parts for generator and heavy equipment. It has expanded to many fields such as capital goods and retail, financial service and food and beverages, property and infrastructure, information technology. UMG has 3 main departments: the financial department, lab department, ICT department. Myanmar is embarking on a journey of economic development in the digital age, and mobile and internet technologies are getting cheaper. Making full use of their tools can help UMG to develop the right digital strategy plan in Myanmar, but this will require the development of an active telecommunications infrastructure plan. Myanmar's ICT policies, guided by the Ministry of Transport, the 2018 to 2022 Myanmar Universal Service strategy aimed to expand telecommunications service to more than 19% of the population, expand internet access to at least 85%, and increase high-speed internet, expand to more than 50%. UMG should closely follow Myanmar's digital strategy decision and formulate a cooperating digital strategy plan. The ICT industry is the most advanced field, the stated growth of Myanmar's economy. However, the aim of easy growth and customer acquisitions by telecommunications operator is over, and feels competition has entered a new stage. As the ICT industry matures, UMG companies should have room to seize market share in Myanmar nascent but rapidly developing digital economy. The part 2 is talk about e-commerce strategy recommendation for 3 departments. First department is finance department. Regarding the finance department, UMG will launch a mobile banking platform and digital payment service. The finance department should target online audiences. E-commerce is basically about building territories, defining and designing a system to attract audiences with common interest or characteristics. UMG launched a mobile banking platform and digital payment service. They are to save costs by improving efficiency and speed, and increase financial inclusion. Financial inclusion promotes a series of financial services, including across to saving accounts and insurance product. and can define the company local market through the mobile banking platform and the digital payment service can penetrate Myanmar's digital strategy market online. The target audiences of the financial department is all people in Myanmar, and everyone can use digital payment service through the mobile banking platform. The next department is Idea Lab department. Idea Lab goal is to attract public startups and has proposed new strategies or creative and new startups can join Idea Lab as an internal startup companies. The groups will provide initial funding through Idea Lab and use it to get equity in startups. Idea Lab can use AI to filter and screen idea and new startups. Companies that pass the screening join Idea Lab as an external startup. This is where AI tools can be of great help to Idea Lab. The next is ICT department. The ICT sector recommends expanding the usability of wired and fiber optic networks and management consulting. Companies recommends that they cooperate with some telecommunications providers and global code providers because they want to expand wired and optical networks. They must cooperate with local telecommunications providers and let them promote the distribution of wired and optical networks. Over the year, there has been much help about e-commerce integration on social media platforms, and what has happened is that social media has become an important resource for discovering products that people will buy later. Social media can be used to promote the benefits of the wired and fiber optic networks and be exported by locals. The part 3 is talk about target customer in Asia and expanded the strategy across Asia. Okay, the first, the target customer in Asia. The target customer are the countries where they do business because UMG has expanded to many vertical fields. UMG's target audiences is very wide. For example, you can exchange information technology with other companies, provide citizens with mobile banking, by share in other creative and new startups, companies, and cooperate with telecommunications suppliers in the countries where they operate foods, snacks, and beverage, and the initial trading of generator and having equipment spare parts. As long as it is country in Asia that does business, BMG can enter this country through the fields they own. The next is expand the strategy across Asia. UMG can carry out expansion strategy in more countries. At present, it is only fully developing its business in Cambodia, Laos, Indonesia, Vietnam, and can enter more countries such as India and China. Their two countries have large populations and a lot of arable land, and there is great demand for industry and agriculture. UMG can take advantage of the multiple vertical fields to quickly occupy the market and seek cooperation from local enterprise in many aspects so that it can be extremely great to meet local need. The part 4 is talk about UMG SEO and the suggestions for improving social media image. First, discuss how to improve UMG website's SEO. The number 1, improve page loading speed. Page load time is important for several reasons. If the loading speed is too slow, Google will recognize this, which will diminish rankings, and a slow website also affects the way website visitors interact with your page. Number 2, produce high quality content. In order to attract more traffic to UMG's websites and increase its popularity, UMG needs to give visitors a reason to keep coming back. Another factor affecting SEO ranking is the so-called dwell time. This is related to the time the user spends on the website each time they visit. The number 3, optimize UMG's websites for mobile device. The use of mobile device is increasing. It is racing so fast that it has actually surpassed computers. In fact, more than 60% of Google search come from mobile device. Google can recognize this and rank the site accordingly. UMG's websites needs to be optimized for mobile users. The next point is improve social media profile. The number 1, set a goal. Being active on social media has many benefits for UMG companies, and many things can be accomplished through social activities, such as performing customer service, attracting customer and potential customers, and more. But in order to achieve this goal in any successful way, a strategy is needed to achieve the goals. For example, if you want to improve the level of the customer service, the technological to drive sales will be different from your most. So it's important to understand the work to be done. The number 2, propose a strategy. First, the person or people who will join the social media team, and then clearly divided their roles and responsibilities so that everyone knows what to expect and when. UMG companies should also determine the frequency of the distributing and create a content calendar to help plan distributing and ensure that no days are missed. The above is the whole content of UMG e-commerce strategy. Thank you for watching.